Hey guys, good morning. Welcome to Bullion Bullz trading, where we go through a structured based approach. And based on our structure, what we're seeing today is, first of all, we go through the oscillator here. We can see that on 30-minute, we are, what are we here? Bullish. 30-minute, we are bullish. 15-minute, let's wait for it. Yeah, 15-minute, we are bullish. 5-minute, just wait. Yeah, we're bullish, and 1 minute we're bullish, right? So overall, our bias is bullish. Quickly, we go to our daily time frame and see where are we. Okay, so we're above the previous day high. You guys know what I spoke about, right? Like I spoke about in my previous videos is that whenever we're above previous day high, breakout trading becomes valid. And trend master indicator really helps us in figuring out if the breakout is going to have a continuation or we're going to continuously keep expanding in the market, right? So right now, from an oscillator's perspective, we are bullish. We're looking at now the structure. Structure is looking extremely bullish on the 1 minute time frame. So you can see the price is trending above the band. Plus, we do have our pressure. If you can look at it, our number of buyers are greater than our number of sellers. So it's telling me that overall price is bullish. Now, what do we want to do? We want to take a trade. This would potentially be a continuation trade, and we might not get an A+ signal. What we have to do is we have to wait for a continuation move. If, let's say, this expansion, if the price continues to expand during the day, we would want to see price creating higher highs and higher lows. And then what we'll do is we will try to take breakout setups, and our trend master indicator is going to help us take those trades in that direction. So right now means the environment is ideal. Like what we see is overall everything is looking bullish. We can quickly go to our Forex factory and see if do we have any news. Okay, Trump is going to be speaking at 3 p.m. What was it, March 9th? Let's go to March 10th. So we don't see any news, guys, today. But we do have to keep an eye on our financial juice and see if we do get any breaking news. So this is something we need to keep an eye on. Because these days, market is directly correlated. Like normally market is, but these days market is actually moving based on whatever we see in the news. Okay. From a volatility perspective, we can see that gold is most volatile at this hour at 7 a.m. So today we are right now at, so this would be on Eastern time. This is 9:30. So for my time, I'm in Mountain Standard Time, so it's 7:30 here. So right now the gold is most volatile. If we do see price returning back below the previous day high, then the breakout trading changes. Like we're no longer looking for breakout setups. Breakout setups are only valid up to a point as long as the price keeps on trending outside above the previous day high. So pressure is kind of coming down, which is ideal for us. We want to see this come down, and then if it wants to pick up again, and that's where we want to potentially look for continuation moves. So right now we're just going to wait, and we're going to be trying to take a setup based on high, like we're going to be taking a high probability setup. So we're just going to wait for now. So right now we are just whoever is joining us, we went through the oscillator, which decides our bias. Then we went through our price structure, which is telling us we are creating higher highs and higher lows. And the last but not the least, we're looking at our overall buyers versus sellers. If buyers are dominating the market or sellers are dominating the market. So today we do see buyers are aggressive in the market. It's mainly because Trump has signaled towards ending the war with Iran. So if that happens, we would see market really starting to pick up. But we do want to see how, like what I'm seeing on the news, I don't see things kind of like they're not matching, like what they're saying versus what's in the news. It's not matching, so there is contradiction. We just got to wait for clean setups to form. The market was extremely clean before the open. So for right now, we're just gonna wait and see how the price starts to trend, and then we'll take it from there. Overall, we are looking pretty strong in terms of our dashboard as well. So you guys know, right? Like if we have our pressure, because this is a leading indicator compared to these indicators, which are lagging indicators. So there are two types of indicators: lagging indicators and leading indicators. Lagging indicators are where the indicator moves after the price has already moved, whereas leading indicator tells you before the price moves. So in this case, our leading indicator is mainly based on our volume, and our volume is mainly calibrated through this decision matrix, uh, and it decides whether it would give us uh, it will give us some level of confidence if a breakout would take place or if it will not take place, right? So these are some of the things that we are using as part of our decision making. As you know, a Bullion Bullz trading channel is focused on teaching people how to use a rule-based approach, uh, to using a rule-based approach, take trades, because you can only become like a disciplined trader. You can become a disciplined trader if you have certain amount of rules in your playbook. If if your setup forms, there has to be certain criteria that need to be established. You need to check off certain things before you take your trade, and this is exactly what we're teaching here. This channel is only for educational purposes and entertainment purposes. Uh, you guys need to, it's only for learning. So don't copy any trades that we take here. Just watch and learn. And always, if you want to trade on demo accounts, because on this channel we're only trading demo accounts. So we're not trading our real money here. So just be mindful. Don't risk your real money, and make sure to learn the technique, learn the skill before you start risking real money. Like my journey has almost been 5 years, and I attribute my success to just sticking to my rules, and then eventually taking trades based on my rules, based on my setups. And the setup that you see here, this is something that I have created myself based on my own understanding of the market. So keep learning, and always try new things, because it's not like sometimes what works for someone else might not work for you. Try to understand what your personality type is, and then based on that personality, you know try to find a unique way of trading. You might have a unique trading style. You might be a discretionary trader, so this channel might not be for you. If you are someone who likes to have check marks, okay, A is done, B is done, C is done, now I'm going to take my trade. So as long as you have that sort of mentality, this channel is for you, where you can follow a rule based approach to take trades. But if you are someone who likes discretion, who likes supply and demand, we do have that built into our system. But on our channel, we're specifically focused on trading our system. So anyone who is like looking to start plug and play, you just plug it and start trading, means this system is only for people with that sort of mentality. You can build your own systems, or you can take someone else's system and make it your own, or start get a head start, where you can utilize that system to take trades. First of all, start with paper trading, do demo trading, and then once you become comfortable and you have a track record, then you can potentially go into trading live funds. For right now, we do see pressure kind of, pressure came down. So our leading indicator is actually pressure. We do want to see pressure picking up. And since we don't have any signals, we can actually wait for an A plus signal to take the trade, or since we are above previous day high, we can actually wait for price to start breaking out. When price starts breaking out, those are the times when best trade setups will form. Very, very high probability setups will form, right? So what we're going to wait is we're going to wait for breakouts to start. And as breakouts start happening and there is that push behind the move, we will be taking trades live here on this channel. Today seems like so far an expansion day where price has opened above the previous day high, as you can see here, and if price continues to move up, we should see an aggressive move in the direction. Looking at the average true range here, it's 4.8, which is reasonable. So there is low volatility. So position sizing, remember, we are using ATR to determine our position sizing as well. It's like right away you look at ATR increasing, you know that you got to start reducing your position size. If ATR is decreasing, you need to start increasing your position size because you need more amount of contracts for the same amount of profits, right? When it's going up, you need less contracts for the same amount of profits. When it's going down, you need more contracts for the same amount of profits. So you just need to make sure that you're taking advantage of these learning points which are going to be shared on this channel, because not a lot of you'll not listen these things on different channels. Because why will you listen it here? Because we have a unique style of trading, and this has all come through my own years of figuring out how it works, and going through trial and error, and then eventually building something that aligns with my own personality type and aligns with how I want to see the market. So right now we are just waiting. The bulk of the move kind of took place here, but we're going to wait and see if pressure turns negative and then goes back into blue. That will be ideal, since we are still trading above the previous day high. So we're just going to wait. Yeah, so the previous day high is right here, guys, and we're trading above the previous day high. For right now, I'm going to wait for pressure to start picking up. And then once pressure starts picking up, we will see nice trend forming. And then eventually we will try to trade within that trend. Yeah, we're not in a rush to take any trades. We're going to wait for our setup to form, and then we'll go from there. So while we're at it, I'm just going to quickly go through a few things with you guys, right? Whenever you start your day, go to this website, www.forexfactory.com. Always go to this website, see if there is any red news. If there's any red news, be mindful. Wait for that red news to pass. Ideally, you want to start 30 minutes after the news. So for example, here, we have tomorrow news at 6:30 a.m., which is Mountain Standard Time, which will be 8:30 New York time. So if that happens, then what you do is you wait for 30 minutes after the news to start trading. You will be already the volatility would have been counted for, and you'll find much more cleaner setups. Again, on the 12th we have news, and on the 13th we have news. So these are the days that we will see high volatility coming in, right? So we need to be very, very, we need to be ready for tomorrow. Normally, days like today, when there is no news, manipulation can take place as well, right? So we need to be watching out for any manipulation that might happen. Also, another website which one of my mentors shared with me, it's metaf.net. This is where you can see when the pair you want to trade has the most volatility. As you know, as traders, we love volatility, and the higher the volatility, the greater the opportunities in the market. So what do we want? We want periods of high volatility. So if you're trading gold, it's at 7 a.m. So which will be 9 a.m. Eastern. So this is something we need to keep in mind. And then last but not the least, you want to keep an eye on any news, because news impacts the market uh, every day. So you want to be making sure that you're watching news in real time, because a lot of things will move because of the news. Like recently, oil has been moving uh, mainly because of news. There is extreme volatility in oil. Gold was moving because of news in, I think, last year, and then the volatility is still there, but not as much as it was in, I think, last year and start of this year. So we are seeing that price is coming back in the previous day, below previous day high. So below previous day range. Now we need to see if price wants to, push back up. We're not going to be taking any dip trades. We're only going to be, ensuring that we follow the pressure here when taking trades. And such trades, if we do get a signal with pressure aligning and everything, we would like to take those trade setups. However, for now, we're just going to wait. Yeah, market has turned from being bullish to now starting to, become bearish. These are very important levels. If these levels break, then we potentially might see a reversal in this price action. The first indication of price weakness is price going below the band. So we need to be very, very careful now going forward. We want price to stay above the previous day high. We do want to see higher highs and higher lows. And then eventually we want to see price going above this high for us to then take these breakout trades that we're looking for today. Because that is the only scenario in which we will see price, starting to give us these breakout opportunities. And when do we want to take trade setups? We want to take trade setups when this number here is above 2. So right now the price is coming down, but this is staying above 2. So we need to keep an eye on this number. If it goes below 2, then we know that the market is in an indecision phase, and we might see chop. If this number starts to increase and it's blue, that means we're trending to the upside. And if it turns red and it's like 2 or above, then you know that price is trending downwards. So yeah. Yeah, on this channel, you'll see things a little bit different from other channels, because what we're doing here is we are trading a system that, has proven to work for us, and we're going to be trading it live to show you guys how to use a rule-based approach. Because if you want to become a disciplined trader, you need to follow a rule-based approach. And this entire indicator, this entire system has been designed based on my own personality. And that's what I'm saying, right? Within trading, you need to find what works for you. Yes, certain things can give you a head start. For example, our trend master indicator. Our trend master indicator here is actually able to identify as the breakouts happen and will keep you out from choppy markets. That's what people want, right? Like, people want to stay out of the choppy markets. People want to stay out of sideways price action. And Trendmaster, to a certain extent, will do that job for you. Like, nothing is perfect. And as we, stream more and more live streams on this channel, you will see we'll use the exact same setup, and we will follow the exact same rules, and just take our trades based on the rules, on those rules. So price is currently staying above the previous day high. However, we have kind of started this downtrend here, and we want to see, you know, potentially this could be a wedge, and then price might just break out of the wedge. But let's see what happens. Declining wedge, right? This is a ascending wedge, descending wedge. Yeah, it's a descending wedge, and normally what happens is we can potentially see a breakout from such wedges, right? So we could potentially see this push up like this, right? So this is something we can keep an eye on. We do see pressure building up, but we want a clean move. As part of the Bullion Bulls trading system, one thing we want to focus on is we want to focus on trades with least resistance. And that's what we are focused on here. Like, we're focused on trades. When you take a trade, there's least resistance to reach your profit target. Any trade we take on this channel will have a fixed 1:1.5 R 1:1.5 R risk reward ratio. So let's see, we're at 2.13 right now. Yeah, on the 30-minute, we are looking bullish. 15, we are looking bullish. 5, we are looking bullish. 1, we're looking bullish. Let's go through different time frames. Only 4 hour we are bearish. 6 hour we're bearish. Daily, we're bullish. So overall, we're still bullish. So our bias is going to be bullish, and we're going to wait for our pressure to guide us when the conditions start changing. Yeah, this is one of the best moves that like, this was a good move that happened this morning. However, our trading time starts at 9:30 Eastern. So we're going to be just waiting to see if we can get a trade setup, a clean trade setup. But yeah, anyone joining our channel again, like right now, who's just joining our live stream, I'm just going to go through quickly, you know, what I discussed with everyone here. Normally, when we start our trading day, with our Bullion Bulls oscillator, right? And Bullion Bulls oscillator, we look at different time frames. We look at 30-minute to see if the 30-minute is bullish. We go to the 15-minute, we see if the 15-minute is bullish. We go to the 5-minute, and if the 5-minute is bullish, and then finally we go to 1 minute to see if 1 minute is bullish, right? So today, normally, like, you know, sometimes there'll be a mix, right? Whenever there is a mix, we would try to follow our trend master indicator to guide us the direction, because this helps us with counter trend moves, especially when the volume starts picking up. And you will see as you watch this channel, the trend master is going to be pivotal. It's going to play a pivotal role. It's going to play a vital role in taking for us in taking trades every single day. So right now, what we're waiting for is, number one, we want oscillator to align on different time frames. Number two, we do want to see a bullish market structure, which is creating higher highs and higher lows, which is what price is doing here, has done here basically. And right now it's kind of in pullback. It's pulling back. And finally, we do want to see our pressure starting to build up, which is pressure going above 2 in the direction of the trend. If the trend is up, we do want to see this, turning blue and then going above 2. And that is like first trigger that you want to start looking for trades. And then once that happens, you need to start looking for your setups to form. And once those setups form, you can take the trade. And one thing that we do have is a dashboard as well here. This helps us see if the band is clean, if the slope is there, slope is strong, what is the noise doing, is it trendy, is it choppy, right? And then it gives us a score. Right now the score is 3 out of 6, which is telling us to skip. if it normally we would want to enter the market when it's 4 out of 6. Like that's when we want to be, starting to look for trades. So for right now, we're just gonna wait. We're just gonna wait patiently. We're gonna wait for this to pick up, either to the upside or to the downside. Since we're above the previous day high, we are looking for breakout trading. Breakout trading style is valid on gold today. As long as price stays above previous day high, our breakout style trading is valid. So these setups are going to be ideal for us to take when pressure starts picking up, and we do see price starting to break out. So right now it's above 2. So we are looking for trades right now on the buy side. But setup has to form. Setups have to form for us to become confident in taking those trades. It's a 2.22 right now, which means it's pushing up. If it start creating these higher highs and higher lows, this is telling me that price is starting to turn bullish. Like what we would want ideally, some break here, stop goes there. We're going to target a minimum 1 to 1.5, right? So that would be something. This is something we're looking for, right? We're looking for a breakout style trading here. So since price opened above previous day high, we want to be looking, and it's staying above previous day high. We are looking for that continuation move to the upside. But yeah, this would be a move that we will be looking for if price gives us breakout style trading today. Yeah, we want to see the candle size as well. How big is the candle? Yeah, candle is, it's a big candle for sure. We do want to see price staying above the previous day high, and that's when our breakout style trading becomes valid. Price has broken out of the descending wedge. So what we're waiting for is price to start pushing up and then potentially give us a breakout style move to the upside. Ideally, we want to have a smaller stop, and we'll see how the stop kind of plays out. But for now, we're just, trying to use this low as our stop. Ideally, we want to see change of character, like for example here, we saw change of character, then break of structure, and then the price started pushing up. This is like something we want to see here as well. Yeah, we might start seeing price starting to show a directional move. 30-minute candle close is going to be happening within 50 seconds. Yeah, pressure is picking up. Yeah, we might see some news. Let's see if there's any news. Yeah, nothing in the news yet. Price is staying pretty close to the previous day high. Like it's not, like it's staying above, but it's not trying to trend to the upside so far. So let's see how price performs, because it's going to help us see if we want to go for breakout style trading. Breakout style trading is valid as long as price stays above the previous day high. Number one, we have a big candle, which we do. And number two, we do want to see price break, like closing above, like price opening above the previous day high. Both conditions are valid here. We do want to see pressure starting to pick up, and then we want to see, price starting to trend and then break out of this level. So right now we're only looking for buy trades because the pressure is on the buy side and it's above 2. So for now we're just looking for buys. Yeah, we're waiting for our trade setups to form, and once those setups form, then we can start looking to trade to the upside. But right now there's no direction in the market. Like the overall direction is bullish. However, based on current price action, we don't see price going anywhere. It's staying where, like it's just hovering around this region. Yeah, price is still, kind of trying to go up. Pressure is picking up. It's at 2.86. So we're just going to wait for a trend to form and then see if we can take a trade. But right now we're just waiting. Yeah, yesterday we had a very, very good trading session, and we were able to, eventually find a trade through our patience. And we're going to do the same practice today as well. We're going to wait for our trade to form. We're going to wait for our setups to become visible. And that's when, we want to be taking our trade setups. Right now, everything is pointing towards the bull side. So we're bullish for the day. You can see pressure is at 2.93, 2.94 right now. So we will just wait for direction to establish, and then as long as price stays above previous day high, we want to see breakout style trading is valid. So yeah, this is anyone who has just joined our channel, please subscribe and hit the notification button and like, and do let me know if you guys have any questions. Remember, this style of trading is for people who like rule-based approaches, right? Who like to follow rules and who want to, have a checklist-based trading system. So this would be like such systems. Mechanical systems are rule-based systems uh, are more geared towards making you disciplined, whereas discretionary systems are just based on your own preference, right? So if you want to become a disciplined trader, you need to have a rule-based approach. And it doesn't matter whether you do discretionary trading or you do a system-based approach. And also on this channel, we're trading 1 minute time frame. 1 minute time frames are hard to trade. There's increased amount of price movement, but we have learned that based on our personality type, a 1 minute time frame is what we are comfortable with. Not everyone will be comfortable with 1 minute time frames and the movements that happen on 1 minute time frame, right? So you guys need to find your own style. You guys need to see what works for you, what you're comfortable with, and then take those setups. Yeah, pressure is still at 2.38. So even though price is going down, we are still bullish. Until this goes into red, into pink like this, and goes into negative 2.42, we are staying bullish. And that is one of the rules of our system, right? Like we don't want to be taking trades if the pressure is not aligned with the overall price direction. So we can see pressure starting to come down. We've gone just below 2 right now. We have gone to negative, we've gone to 1.9. Still at positive right now. Yeah, market actually gave a bulk of the move prior to the open. And after the open, we're seeing sort of, indecision in the market, which direction market wants to take. Yeah, the signals, we are not going to be taking signals if, pressure is blue. We're going to wait for our pressure to build up into red. And that's when, potentially we will be looking for setups. Yeah, right now the market is in an indecision phase. As you can see, it's the box is not highlighted and we're at 1.26. So we're just waiting for now. Yeah, not every day we will be getting cleaner trades. We will have to wait patiently for our setups to form, and then eventually take those trades in our direction. Okay, pressure has turned negative, so we're gonna see if everything flows well. Pressure is at 3.2826. Try to take a setup here. However, the distance is 2.17 and 1.5. Three 3.62, 3.41. Normally we do want to take only want to take setups when the pressure is starting to pick up to the sell side. Uh, 3.17. Yeah, like we're just kind of observing right now. We're not taking any trades. We don't want to jump into any trades right now. We want to see price direction starting to turn bearish, and that's when we want to jump in. Okay. Price has gone below the previous day high. Pressure is 3.55, 3.47. So like right now it's counter trend, right? So this is something that price can just reverse. However, pressure is building up, which is telling us price wants to go down. Let's wait. Like we don't want to jump in fast. Like we want to take our time instead of trying to jump into a trade. We only want to be taking clean setups. We do want to see, price trending clean, having a clean trend to the downside, and then we potentially want to take the trade. Pressure is at 4.69. We do want to see this increasing to see a potential trend continuation to the downside. But yeah, like right now, this is a counter trend move. Stops quite long, right? Like that's the only issue I have right now. 194, 215. It is a low probability trade right now because the distance there's a lot of distance from the top of the band. ATR is at 6.1. So we want to be waiting for now. We don't want to be jumping into trades. Pressure is uh, like it went into red and now it's turning back in, like slowly going back up. So that's why it's better to just wait for now. Yeah, it's actually giving us a downtrend move, but we do want to see, if it continues to go down or it's just going to reverse to go back up. Like I'll not be taking any trades until we see confirmations. Pressure is picking up. Like I would still like to see breakout trading happening, like I don't want to see price going down. I want to see price continuing to the upside. But based on what I see right now, short term price has become bearish. Yeah, yesterday during the London session and this morning pre-market, we had a very, very good price move. So I expect kind of this kind of, doing this pullback and then continuing to the move to the upside. And that's why I'm not in a rush to take a trade right now. Yeah, pressure does give us a head start in taking trades. Right now, we are bearish in the market. We're only looking for bear trades. Uh, but this has to continue pushing up. If it's not pushing up and it's not aligned with the overall price action, uh, we need everything to get aligned before we, hit a trade, like take a trade, you know. So for now, we're just gonna wait. Your market could just be rangy today, you know. It just can be range. It just might just be range bound today, right? So we want to see, you know, either price breaking out or, you know, breaking down. Like right now, that's what we would expect from the price. The prices start, like, pressure is starting to come back up. This could just be a pullback and a reversal to the upside. Let's wait and watch. What is happening? Did we get any news? Okay, so news is coming out around war. So that's why we're seeing, you know, price starting to behave the way it's behaving right now. We might start seeing our setup form as well. So we can actually at this stage look for our setup to form, which would be a high probability trade. So let's wait. We have gotten the initial trigger in the market. Now we just want to see our change of character and break of structure. And then we want to see our potential signal popping up to then take the trade with a 1.5R risk reward ratio. ATR is at 6.7. And we're above previous day high. So if you're above previous day high, breakout style trading becomes valid. And you will see our trend master indicator will help us a lot whenever the breakout style trading becomes valid in the market. Even though market is moving up, we don't see a clear direction yet. We do see that, you know, the box is not highlighted, which tells us the market is non-directional right now. So we want to see this picking up. Once this picks up to the blue, becomes blue, is above 2, we want to be looking for buy trades, buy trade setups only. And always remember to have your stops in the market. Like, stops are essential part of being a disciplined trader. We're at 1.51 pressure, 2.24. So like we have reached onto the buy side right now. We are waiting for a change of character and break of structure. We are seeing high volume candles started to come in. This is really, really good sign. So all we want to see right now is We want to see price starting to trend to the upside. We do see buyers are starting to dominate in the market compared to sellers. And we do see pressure going above 2. Now what do we want to see? We want to see this potentially starting to increase, and we do want to see, having a trend established. Let's wait. Our ATR is at 6.2. We are getting our change of character here. So price is giving us certain moves. We're just going to wait for our break of structure, and then potentially might see our signal getting established based on that move. So like right now, we're just waiting, not taking any trade setups, just waiting for now. We're above 2, so it tells me that we're looking for buy trades. Everything is valid, and I feel like as soon as this turns blue, we might see our trade setup formed. Everything is still bullish on higher time frames. So price, and it's above the previous day high. So when it's above the previous day high, the candle, it's a big candle. We have positive news around ending the war, and everything is pointing towards the buy side. We got change of character. We're waiting for a break of structure, and then potentially our trade signal. Yes, we're at 4.05 right now, 3.97 to 4.5. This is telling me that, we are still looking to the buy side. Pressure is increasing on the buy side. Buyers are becoming heavier. More buyers are entering into the market. This is the simplest type of order flow you can get. You don't need to get things like complicated. You don't need to be going through complications. You can make it simple, and simple things are easier. Like the easier it is, the simpler it is, the easier it is to trade. So right now we have change of character. We're waiting for a break of structure. As soon as break of structure takes place, we're going to wait for our signal to establish, and that's when we'll look for a trade setup. This could just be a breakout and then a retest of this level, like potentially this right here, right? Breakout, retest, and then push up. And then we do see pressure starting to build up. And we have change of character. We want to wait for break of structure. We do see high volume candles started to print. So all we want to see right now is price starting to trend to the upside. Remember, stop's going to be below the band. Stop's going to be below the band. And we're targeting 1:1.5. Our risk reward ratio is 1:1.5. We have change of character. We need break of structure. Pressure is increasing. Even though price is coming down, pressure is increasing, telling us price wants to go up. Let's wait for the trade setup to form. Let's quickly go through our time frames. 5 minutes is looking bullish, 15 minutes is looking bullish, 30 minutes is looking bullish. So let's see. We do have change of character here. We do want to see break of structure. ATR has gone down to 5.5. So volatility is also on our side. It's all about, like it's right now 55 pips, right? ATR is at 55 pips. Whatever it is 5.5, you multiply that by 10, and that would be your pip size. Pressure is building up in the market. We do see change of character here. We do want to wait for break of structure. Yeah, this could simply be breakout, retest, and the push up. And then this also gives us like a trend, an uptrend right here. We're just gonna wait. Price is getting ready. Any news? Just oil news is there. Oil will impact dollar, right? And then dollar would impact gold. So that's the kind of correlation we have here. We want to make sure that we're taking the right direction in the market. So yeah, pressure is building up, guys. Pressure is on the buy side. Buyers are dominating in the market. We're waiting for break of structure. Yep, price is extremely bullish right now. Uh, 3 minutes to 30-minute candle close. It's 3 minutes to 30-minute candle close. Yeah, it's 3 minutes to 30-minute candle close. We should see if price wants to push up at the 30-minute close. We should see volume started to come in and price start to push. Pressure is still above 2. So you want to keep an eye on what the market does from here on. Like everything is pointing towards bullishness in the market. Our rolls are pointing towards bullish. Breakout style trading has become valid because price is still trading above the previous day high. And now we want to wait for a move to take place, which shows us break of structure and then a potential trade signal based on our setups. And remember, we have 3 kinds of setups. We have A plus setup, we have an A setup, and a C setup. We're going to risk the most on an A plus setup, risk the lesser than that. Like we're going to risk less than that on A setup, and then we're going to risk least on C setups. Yeah, price is about to break out. Starts breaking out, we might see aggressive trend forming. Just have to wait for now. Yeah, anyone new to the channel, you want to learn how to trade the system that we are trading here, you can watch our old videos and see how we trade the system every day. Or you can join our live streams on a daily basis to learn how we are trading our system here. Our system is called Bullion Bullz trading system. It's comprised of oscillator, our Bullion Bullz AI band system here, and then we also have our Bullion Bullz trend master indicator. We are utilizing different aspects, and basically it's different types. Like for example, oscillator helps us with bias, band helps us with market structure, and trend master helps us with volume. So right now, price is looking bullish. Pressure is above 2. We're going to be waiting patiently for our trade setup to form, and then we'll take the trade. Yeah, buyers are dominating the market right now. So we will have to wait for now. As I mentioned earlier, breakout style trading is valid. Yeah, what we're waiting for is we're waiting for break of structure. Pressure is still above 2, so it's telling us that price is on the bull side. Everything is pointing towards the bull side. So we're waiting for price to start trending to the upside. We're starting to see buyers started to step in. Buyer domination is starting to pick up. We are looking for long trades here today. So we go here, target stop right here, maybe this, and then maybe a minimum 1 is to 1.5. That could be it too. But like waiting for signal is better. And if we do not get signal, then we might have to wait for breakout style trading to start. Like breakouts will happen when price starts to make new highs. Yeah, the market is kind of slow right now. It's on the bull side, but it's not giving us a clear direction. Like we want to see we want to see a follow through. Whenever there's a move, we want to see a follow through in the move. Whenever you see uh, whenever you see these wicks, then you know that the price action is choppy in the market. Guys, I'll be back. Give me like 5 minutes. I'll be back. And since we're following a rule-based approach, that is the only reason we are actually waiting for our setups to form. And our rules are actually keeping us away from choppy market conditions. Remember, we want to take trades with path of least resistance. Like when we do want to take trades, we want to take trades where those are high probability setups. They are with the trend, they're with the overall higher time frame bias, and with volume. If all three things are met, we will have a perfect trade setup. right now everything is pointing towards the bull side. Like the oscillator, the bias is pointing to the bull side. We have the pressure pointing towards the bull side. We have the market structure. It is choppy right now, but with what happened here is price break out of this descending wedge, and price started to like broke out, retest, and push up, and it's just kind of now in a rangy market condition. It is trading above the previous day high, so that's why we are saying that the breakout trading is still valid, but we do want to see some follow through in the market before we jump in and take a trade setup. We can quickly see if we are seeing any news coming in. So yeah, like we're just waiting for now. Yeah, we might not get a trade set up today, but it's essential for everyone to see how we are using our pressure system here to guide us when to take the trade versus when not to take the trade. It's an early system which tells us that now it's time to look for trades. So like right now we're looking for bull trades, we're looking for buy trades, but if the structure doesn't form, we're not going to be entering those trades. Bias is pointing towards bull side, and we want to see price, doing that follow through to show us that it's a bullish price action, along with our signals popping up, which can then help us take comfortable positions, and then try to hit our profit targets. Whenever you see this line coming in the middle of the band, it is also telling you the market is choppy right now. Like here, you see it merged with the band and price became trendy. Here, it's inside the band. It's telling you the market is choppy. So right now, we're just going to wait. We might see our structure forming soon. And this is mainly because of higher high and higher low and price pushing up. Price trying to follow this trend here. Go push up, range, and then a push back up. Let's see, we do get a break of structure. Do we get a break of structure here? We have pressure above 2. We do want to see a break of structure. Pressure is above 2. Market is showing bullish price action, especially if you look at it higher high, higher low. If you create a higher high, then a higher low. Here I want to see potentially a break of structure and then our signal. Or market can just be ranging at this level because of this meeting that is happening right now. IEA Executive Director meeting to inform whether oil stocks release needed. So this is something that's going to impact dollar, and that is going to directly have an impact on gold. Like a lot of the times you will see that market gives a clean move, but sometimes it will behave like the way it's behaving today. So we just have to have patience and wait. Yeah, anyone joining us, I'm just gonna go through quickly, the decision criterias we have. Number one, we look at the oscillator here, and it helps us guide. It helps us develop bias for the day. So based on this, we look at our higher time frame bias, and then our direction, our trade direction is always in the direction of the higher time frame bias. It's aligned with the higher time frame bias. Next, we look at the price structure. If the price structure is bullish or bearish, and last but not the least, we use our trend master indicator to confirm the volume, direction based of volume. So here we see price is like the pressure is above 2, which tells me that we want to be looking for buy trades. So right now we're just waiting for buy trades, buy trade setups to form in the market. And I believe it's ranging right now because of the news that's happening right now. Yeah, this news right here. Yeah, there's buyer pressure in the market. Market it wants to go up. However, because of the news, I think it's just kind of staying here. And this is where a lot of people will become impatient and start, trading the range and eventually lose their capital. So with trend master indicator, you kind of stay away from the market. You wait for your setup to form, and then you take the trade. Because what trend master indicator is doing for us, it's helping us, uh, giving us a heads up when the market becomes directional. And at that point in time, we want to be looking for our trade setup to form. Yeah, the market is, is consolidating right now. Also, whenever market starts to move inside the band, it's another indication that the market is choppy. Means what we noticed that the most difficult, the traders feel like the most difficult thing for traders is to figure out when the market is choppy, versus when the market is trending. Our trading system actually helps us see through different ways when the market is choppy versus when the market is trending. And that helps us avoid bad trades. And that's why, our rules help us make sure that, we're able to take good trade setups. It doesn't mean that we will not have losses. As a trader, you need to be comfortable taking losses. But your trade setups are going to be, high probability setups because you're ensuring that you're taking in the different components that are needed for a trade setup to become ideal. Number one, you want good market conditions, right? You want market conditions to be ideal for the type of trade setups you're looking for. Number two, you want to be looking for the market structure. If the market structure is, aligning with the overall market conditions. And last but not the least, you want to be looking for if the volume is agreeing with you and it's giving you a directional move. If you're looking to the buy side, is the volume dominating buy on the buy side? Are there more buyers in the market where compared to sellers, right? So these are some of the things you want to keep in mind when you are trading any system. Basically, it's not just the Bullion Bulls trading system. Any system that you trade, any strategy that you trade, you need to have these components in check before you start before you take a setup in the market. Yeah, trading day is coming to an end within 30 minutes, guys. It was a great. We do see break of structure happening, but I'm not happy with the way it's happening right now. Pressure is at 3.76, 3.8. Yeah, we want to see aggressive breakouts, aggressive break of structure, not like half half-hearted break of structure. We want to see an aggressive break of structure, which tells us that there is move in the market. Another thing that can help us, eventually enter the market is the aggro. Once we see the aggro based signals popping up, we know that the market is directional and it's a high probability setup that's forming for us to take. Right now, market is rangy, overall conditions are choppy, buyers are dominating the market, however, price is not moving much. Pressure is staying above 2, but we do not see a directional move in the market. In today's live stream, you can see how our trading setup is helping us avoid choppy market. The 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 line that you see right in the middle of the band, that line has come into the middle of the band. Like if you look on the left, you will see the line is actually trending with the band. The moving average is trending with the band. And as it becomes choppy, the moving average starts to move inside the band, telling us the market conditions have changed and they have become choppy. Number two, we see that our volume is non-directional. Like we don't see our volumes picking up. Like our pressure is kind of staying at 2, 3, 4. It's not moving up. It's staying at that level, telling us that the price is range bound, right? So these are some of the factors that can help us. Plus, our dashboard is telling us it's choppy. Our matrix is telling us it's rangy. Market is ranging. So these are some of the factors that can help us avoid choppy markets and avoid over trading in bad conditions. And this is something you will not see on other channels. This is a unique approach that I've developed based on my own trading style, based on my own preferences. And like my biggest challenge was to figure out how can I ensure that I'm able to detect when the market is choppy versus when the market is not choppy. Because as traders, we want market to be trending. Whenever the market's trending, we have high probability trade setups. Our trade setups are ideal and they're more likely to perform well. Right now, Price is staying above the previous day high, which is still keeping us into that mindset that, our breakout trading is still valid. So we're going to wait for our setups to eventually form. But right now, you can see the market is choppy, market is ranging. We don't see a directional move in the market. It's mainly because of the news. But these filters are keeping us away from bad markets and bad market conditions. And this is where Bullion Bullz trading system becomes ideal, because it has multiple filters which enable you to find these high probability trade setups and find an ideal environment to take trade setups, rather than trying to trade these choppy markets. As I mentioned, it doesn't mean that you're going to be profitable all the time, but it will definitely increase your profitability, because you're a rule-based trader, and a rule-based trader is actually a disciplined trader. And our trend master indicator can actually work with any trading style, because as a trader, you need to have assurance around the environment, that the environment is ideal to trade. When the environment is ideal to trade, any trading style, any trading strategy will work. Whether it be your fair value gaps, whether it be your supplier demand, anything will work. But I believe with our style of trading, it works best on the 1 minute time frame, and it's been optimized to work best on 1 minute time frame. Okay, it's an A+ setup. The only problem is market is ranging right now. I will not be taking this setup. We have news, we have other events which are telling me not to take this setup. We want to see, because if we go to the news, Tehran will do the same. It's arrested in Iran. Okay, so we have to wait. And already our time is coming to an end for the day. So potentially we did not get any trades today, but it was a learning experience. We learned that it's essential to have patience, wait for your trade setups to form, and then potentially take trades in the market. So pressure is picking up. Pressure is picking up. But the market is not moving. Market is not moving. I don't see a movement in the market right now. We did have break of structure. We're getting our most powerful signal, which is the A+ signal. My only problem is it's forming during the news time. And plus we are towards the end of the 30-minute as well. So you just got to be mindful. And it could be a learning experience too, right? So if price is not giving us, strong moves, maybe it's not a good day to take a trade setup, especially with the news coming out through the IEA. We might just need to wait for our trade setups to form. Like what we would have done otherwise, if this was an ideal setup, we would have just taken a trade here, stop would have gone here, and we would have targeted a minimum 1:1.5. but I don't like this moving average being inside the band, and I don't like that how the change of character and break of structure uh, are happening in this downwards ascending wedge. We're already like pretty much close to the end of our stream, so we might not be trading today. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, we've not taken this trade, guys. We've not taken this trade because based on our current conditions, everything is pointing towards bullish side, but we're waiting. Because what's going to happen is, let's say even if this like starts continuing, we will see a good trend established, and then taking a trade, a high probability trade setup is going to be easier compared to trying to trade here in this choppy condition. Pressure is building up. I do like the way, the price is moving here. But it's the 30-minute candle close. Like a lot of the movement will come at the 30-minute candle close. And we do want to see, keep an eye on the news. Like right now, price, let's see if price continues. I'm liking the wicks. So, but you see like it's still, like unless we get a wick. Pressure is building up. But I don't like this change of character here, break of structure, and then A plus. And I don't like this alignment. Normally you want this to be like change of character, break of structure, and then a signal. Okay, so we're on 30-minute candle, closing within 1 minute. And the best part is like we don't need to be FOMOing in, because if it starts trending, it's going to give us a lot of good opportunities to enter. There's going to be breakout style trading involved today. And I'll go through breakouts trading if let's say it starts breaking out. I'll show you guys tomorrow how we were able to take breakout setups later on. But right now, the market is just non-directional. It's not taking any moves. It's not making any moves. It's not showing any continuation. It's kind of just ranging at this level here. So we did get our signal, but the way this structure formed, it was not ideal. I didn't like the way it formed, and that's why we did not take any trade. So yeah, guys, this marks the end of our live stream. Today it was mainly just me going through my thought process and going through how we want to take these trades, and then finding the ideal setups and how those setups will eventually give us opportunities in the market. It seems like market might be turning, but again it's just ranging conditions right now. So guys, I'll join you guys tomorrow again on the live stream. Thank you for watching, and we'll see each other tomorrow. Yeah, it's been it's been a good day today. A lot of learning today, guys. A lot of learning. A lot of learning has happened today, and then we can see potentially market is starting to break out. We did see a change of character. Pressure is starting to pick up. So this could be a move that we might want to take. Let's wait. Volume is starting to pick up. 30-minute candle close has happened already. Now we just want to see, we have a bear breakup structure. We had change of character. We have another change of character. Pressure is starting to build up. Let's wait and watch. But yeah, it seems like it's still ranging. Like it's not giving us directional move. We have change of character here. And price is kind of staying inside this range right here, right? So as long as we see continuation to the upside, that's where we want to be taking trades. But right now, it's kind of staying in this range, staying range bound. Okay, guys. Yeah, guys, I think we'll close our live stream for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, then. Enjoy your day.